Hey, so we wanted to show you a little bit more about our protein oats and why it's really different than any other oatmeal on the market or any other overnight oats on the market, especially there are some protein oatmeals on the market, and why we're significantly different. So obviously we start with a base of gluten-free, certified gluten-free oats. We're actually a certified gluten-free facility here, and this is our own dedicated facility. We're a certified gluten-free, plant-based, peanut-free facility. And so we start with a base of steel-cut oats and then what we call baby oats. So this forms like a bulk of our base. But most of the companies would basically give you this, 90% of this. We give you the rest of this. And this is really where our differentiation comes in. So we're talking about dried apples. So these are dried diced apples. And you can see in terms of volume, literally half of what we do is our dried diced apples in there. No sugar added, just naturally diced apples. Beyond that, we're not adding any sugar to our products, but instead of to make it sweet, we use diced dates. So these are dates that are coated in rice flour to keep them from getting sticky. The dates give it the natural sweetness. Beyond that, we're adding in protein powder. This is a brown rice protein powder that we're adding in to give it a little bit more protein. That's what gets us to the 15 grams of protein. So this flavor is the apple cinnamon. We're putting a ton of cinnamon. Cinnamon is one of the best natural medicines if you have a sugar problem or if you're diabetic. So we put a lot of cinnamon in our product. But beyond that, chia seeds, absolutely amazing superfood. It bulks up the cereal. It gives you a ton of fiber and healthy fats in your diet. We put a lot of chia seeds, and at the bottom of this you can see some pink salt that we're adding in. Beyond that, our secret ingredient, what makes this really creamy and ready to eat just by adding hot water or cold water, is our coconut milk powder. So you can see this is what we use instead of dairy. So most of the time when you're making an overnight oat, you're probably putting in milk. And so what we're doing is we're using coconut milk powder. Coconut milk just has amazing health benefits, all the way from healthy fats, MCT oils, and it just gives it a really nice sweet smell and taste to the oatmeal. And then lastly, we have a little bit of coconut sugar that we're adding in there. Low glycemic sugar that helps sweeten up the overall oatmeal. Again, just to recap, the base is the oats, but then the rest of it are all the superfoods that we're adding in to really make it different. So let's show you how we do it. We take all of this over to our mixer and we'll blend it for a couple minutes, and we'll show you how we do that. So we add in, this is our big mixer, and we're adding in all the dry ingredients. Oats are such a great superfood because they have naturally very low sugar, high in fiber, lots of protein. They're just amazing as a staple to our diets. So that's the base of oats. We're gonna add our apples. And then we're adding in our diced dates, chia seeds with a little bit of pink salt, this coconut milk powder, then our cinnamon. All right, and now we've got all our dry ingredients there. We're just gonna push it down so it's got an even chance of blending. And then we just let the mixer blend all the ingredients. We have this here, it's gonna be blending for about 2 to 3 minutes. And the reason we blend it for that long is we really want the oats to, the cinnamon powder and all of that to just really blend into the oats. And because that's the only chance it gets here besides before it gets packed up. There's an amazing smell of cinnamon coming from this. And cinnamon is such a wonderful superfood because of the ability to lower blood pressure and blood sugar actually. I always recommend that anything, if you can add cinnamon to any of your items, it's a great thing to do. We use Ceylon cinnamon, which is one of the best cinnamon in the world. It's very expensive, but we really believe it's a tremendous ingredient, so we add a lot of it in our oatmeal. It's about a minute in. We're gonna let it go for another 2 minutes so it really blends in well. Then we'll come back and we'll show you how we pack it out. This is what it looks like when it comes out of here. And you can see it's really well mixed. The dates are pretty solid in there. It's way more than just oatmeal. Powder is really well blended in. So what we're doing is we hand scoop it out of here into buckets, and then take it over to our filling station, which I'll show you in a minute. Yeah, so this is our filler machine, and it's an amazing machine that we use to basically fill anywhere from 100 grams to 5 pounds. And so we basically put our dry ingredients straight into this machine. We can fill it all the way to the top, and then we'll show you how we actually fill the pouches after that. Hey, so we use this really cool filling device that is used a lot in the pouch industry, and basically set for a little bit over the weight. And so it drops with a foot pedal, we seal it, and then we send it through our sealing machine, and then the machine seals it, dates it, drops it into the bucket. And this is how we get these beautiful oatmeals out to you. I hope you enjoyed this process of how we make our videos. We are really excited about bringing you plant-based, superfood-rich, protein-rich snacks, meals. Stay in touch with us on YouTube. We're putting out videos about recipes, about our backstory, about our facility, about our social mission. Hope you stay on the journey with us, and let us know if there's any questions that you have, because we want to be able to respond back to you as quickly as possible.